Hello, hello, and welcome back to all of you. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Net Worth Immigration Solutions. Our office is based in Brampton, Ontario. We have another location in Alberta and two offices back home in India in Karnal and Kurukshetra. Welcome back to our live session. This is 11 a.m. right now in Canada, Eastern Standard Time, and in India it's 9:30 p.m. Welcome back to all our viewers. This is our live show, and we have it every Friday at 11 a.m. This gives you an update about what happened in the Canadian immigration industry from the last 1 week, and also give you an opportunity to ask your question live right away and get them answered. So we will be talking a lot about express entry today, the new changes which came on 16th of November, how they have impacted everybody who is planning to move to Canada through express entry, and also about some technical problem we are still facing after this update been done on 16th of November. I hope you will also might have been facing those problems, but we will be discussing here live so that people are aware that basically there are some technical things which I think IRCC should be working on at the back end. There are a few things which are not working functioning properly on the express entry profile, so don't worry about it. We will also be discussing about that and give you an update about what exactly is the problem and how you can, but basically you have to be patient and wait for that to be resolved. From IRCC end, there's nothing much lot you or I can do in that. So we will be discussing about that. Then we will be discussing about the college admissions for May, for intake for onshore and offshore admissions. We will be talking about also how trucking, which is one of the most highly demanded skills in Canada, is now eligible for permanent residency. That will be another major topic for us to discuss today. There are a lot of people who wants to get the PR, but because trucking was not a part of the express entry system, they were not able to apply. But because of the changes which came on 16th of November 2022, now people who have a truck driving license across anywhere in the world can come to Canada, work here, and also get their permanent residency done through express entry stream, which is one of the major topics for us to discuss today. So let us first start out with the express entry stream. There was a recent draw this couple of days ago on Wednesday, and we have it every 2 weeks now. The latest draw, the score was again dropped down to 491. So every time whenever the draw is coming, the score is dropping by 2 to 3, 4 points. So last time it was 494, this time it was 491. But number of invitations sent from the last three draws has remained the same, which is 4750. So 4750 was the number even this time for the number of invitations been sent, and that was the same number we had in the last two draws. But the draws have been dropping from 497 to 494, from 494 this one to 491. So yes, the number of invitations have remained the same from the last three draws, but CERS draw score has dropped down 3 to 4 points in every draw which has been done recently. Now, people have been worrying about that they have submitted their profile and they had 494 score, but they have still not got an invite. So this time, just to let you know, under this express entry draw, the profile which was submitted before 23rd or I think 16th of October have only been invited. So if you have submitted your profile sometime in November, they were not invited under this draw. So if you are wondering that you have got 500 score or for anything above 491 and you have created your profile after that day, then you were not invited in this draw. So make sure you are aware of it. Don't panic because of this express entry new tier system coming in, and because of some technical glitch, I think IRCC only invited people before that particular date so that people who are still facing the technical issue that could be resolved, while we will be coming back to that technical problem later on in the show. But yes, the number of invitations sent were now sent to across all the three eligibility criteria under express entry, which is candidate experience class, federal skilled worker, provincial nominee people, all were invited under this draw. The score was 491 and number of invitations was 4750. Now talking about the tier system which has changed from 16th November 2022. I'm pretty sure all of you have got your email from IRCC by now that you are supposed to update your NOC knock code to tier system. Now tier system is which starts from now. Right now we have like O, A, B, C, and D knock. Now we have got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 tier. So under that's how it has been classified right now. So you can definitely, you have to make sure that you have selected your NOC knock by now. Sorry, your tier system up, you have been updated in your express entry profile, and also if you are married and you have been applied for your spouse and you have tried to claim their points, that is something which is still not been updated till yesterday. It was not yet been updated. I'm not pretty sure about this morning, but yes, since till yesterday, yes, if you are a spouse and you are trying to update your spousal profile under express entry, there were some technical problems people have been facing, even we have been facing, and I'm pretty sure IRCC is working towards this. There's another problem I came across yesterday under this same people who are updating their profile. We submitted a profile and the client was eligible for federal skilled worker class, but we don't know how. When we submitted the profile, it was showing that he's not eligible for Canadian experience, sorry, FSW, but eligible for Canadian experience class. We don't know how because we cross-checked the data not many times what we punched in, and we were pretty sure that we have done it right and correctly, but still it was showing something different. We are trying to contact IRCC and figure out why that is happening, but pretty sure there seems to be some technical problem going around since this update of TS system on November 16. So if you're also facing any of that issues, so be patient. IRCC should be definitely working on it, and your technical problem should be resolved very, very soon. So you don't, if you want, you can call IRCC, but I'm pretty sure they are aware of this and they are working towards this, and I'm pretty sure this thing will be resolved very, very soon. So now this was about express entry draw. There was no draw obviously last week. We have it every 2 weeks now. So last Wednesday we had a draw. This Wednesday we had a draw, which was 491 was the score, and number of invitations was 4750. If you need further information about how to qualify under express entry, or to qualify under Canadian experience class or federal skilled worker class, kindly contact us and we will be happy to assist you to create your profile, to guide you how you can increase your CR score if you are not getting higher points. What could be the other option for you? Maybe provincial nominee program could be an option. Definitely, maybe getting a job offer from one of the employer in Ontario or in Canada could be another option. Or improving an IELTS score could be another option to increase your CRS score. So there are a lot of factors and ways through which you can improve your CRS score. So yes, if you are somebody who is struggling to improve the CRS score, you can contact us and we will definitely help you in that regard in creating your express entry profile. And also, if you have any doubt or question, we will be happy to answer them for you right away. Now, another important update, we will be discussing this in the show, is about the trucking. Yes, since this new TS system been implemented hardly 10 days ago, a week ago basically, now the truck drivers are eligible for express entry, which were not eligible before this new TS system came in. But yes, now you are eligible to apply for a work permit, leading to a PR through express entry, and there may be specific draws through which you may be invited in 2023. But now, if you are in Canada and you have been driving a truck, definitely this is a very, very good news for you, but you need to make sure, you need to be aware of that your experience will only be counted if you have taken that experience under a payroll, not under a corporation. A corporation, we already know there are a lot of issues going around. If for people who have been driving truck through corporation or their friend's corporation, they have been taking money, there have been a lot of concerns about it. CR is aware of it. So you have to make sure, yes, trucking is knowledgeable. If you are onshore, if you have an experience of 1 year and that experience was under the payroll, then now you are eligible to apply for a PR through express entry profile. Even your IELTS requirement is very low. You don't even need 16E. And I'm pretty sure there will be particular draws coming up from next year where you people will be invited for a PR through express entry, which is a huge good news for all the clients who have, because trucking is one of the biggest industry in Ontario, in Canada. There have been a lot of skill shortage of truck drivers throughout Canada, so that's why this has been done, and I'm pretty sure this will definitely help you out too. So if you're somebody in Canada and if you don't know exactly if you qualify or not, contact us and we can help you. And then if you are offshore, if you're not in Canada, you're outside Canada, and you want to come here on a work permit, there are a lot of companies, trucking companies, who are looking for truck drivers right now. So you can come here, drive a truck for a year or so, and also become eligible for express entry, which also makes you eligible to apply for your dependent visas while you are in Canada on a temporary visa. Prior to this, trucking people were not able to invite their families because that was not under NOC-B system, but under this new tier system, you are also eligible to apply for your spouse work permit, and they can come here. Basically, you're dependent. If you have a child who is studying, they can come and study here. If they are less than 5 years, they can come here on a visitor, and then later on, when you become eligible, the whole family can apply for PR. So trucking is definitely is something. If you There are a lot of people in Dubai or Gulf countries who have been driving trucks. Now this is a golden opportunity for you. As I said, no, not even high. When you apply for a work permit, you don't need an IELTS at all. When you apply for a PR through express entry, definitely you will need an IELTS, but the score is not going to be very high for you. You don't even need 16H. Even 5.55 band can make you qualify for this PR through express entry. So make sure, if you have any question, if you're a truck driver in Canada, outside Canada, looking for a permanent residency in Canada, you can contact us and we can help you and guide you through. We have got a lot of trucking companies who are looking for truck drivers to come and work from them. They need genuine truck drivers who have good experience, especially people who have been driving trucks in this part of the world, especially from Dubai, Qatar. They are looking for experienced people who have been driving truck, and they are ready to offer you a job and ready to support you for your PR also. So if you are a truck driver in Canada or outside Canada, contact us and we will be happy to let you know how we can take your application further and how you can qualify for PR or qualify for a work permit if you are outside Canada right now. So that was a major update for people from trucking background. I have got a couple of questions here. I will be taking up those couple of questions before we go to our next important update. So we have got Priya, Gurmeet. Hello, sir. Gurmeet, thanks for joining. If you have any question, kindly post it into the comment section and I'll be happy to definitely answer that for you. Then we have good morning from Priya. Then we have a question from another guy here. Hi, I had my study permit rejected 5 years back. Rejection reason was there is a lot of gap in my studies. I am a 2005 pass out and applied for study visa in 2019. However, I would like to know if I can apply for a visitor visa in the year 2023. Okay, so basically your study permit application has nothing to do with your visitor visa application. Visitor visa definitely you can do in 2023, not a problem at all. But you should have a valid reason to come and traveling to Canada basically. Then only the visa will be granted. Not only that, basically you will also need not just the valid reason. You should have a strong connection back home, that is financially, socially, economically. You need to prove that your reason of traveling to Canada is a genuine reason, and there should be a purpose behind it, and what exactly you will be doing in Canada, and when you will be returning back. Definitely you can look into it. Secondly, you can also apply for a work permit if you are able to find a job offer in Canada while sitting at your home country. You don't have to be within Canada to do that. That is another something you can definitely look at and apply for. But visitor visa, definitely you can do it. It all depends on your profile and your reason of travel. If that is what it is, then definitely there are chances that you can get a visitor visa to Canada. Then Priya, which intake is open for Granville and Commonwealth? Okay, Priya. So now this is basically a very specific question about the college. I'm not pretty sure for what intake is Granville and Commonwealth College accepting application. I can definitely look into it. My team can look into it and get back to you. But as of now, maybe they should be open up for May 2023 now. So January is almost closed. So May 2023 and September 2023 might be an intake because those are the major and the most popular intake in Canada. But as I said, I'm not exactly sure, but definitely May and September 2023 is open. If they have any other intake, I don't have an exact information right now, but that is something we can work out and find out for you and let you know which intake is open for them right now. But May, I'm pretty sure, should be open for 2023. Then we have Vikas Saharan asking a question, how many days does SOP file takes after submitting? Okay. So Vikas, right now the processing time of application of a spousal open work permit is somewhere between 25 days to 50 days. The application has been on an average been within a month, you can say is an average what IRCC is taking, but it could even up to go to around 50 days. So that's what it is right now. Uh, Between that time to now, as I said, it's like 25 to 50 days is a normal processing time. It could even take longer in few of the circumstances, but an average time right now is around 30 to 40 days of a spouse open work permit decision to come after the file is submitted. But as I said, it may sometime in some cases take longer. So don't worry about it. If you have already submitted your application, you will be getting your results very soon in this within the time frame we have been discussing. Now, talking about spousal open work permit, this is one of the category definitely which has improved a lot in processing time specifically. In the COVID time, the processing time went as high as even 1 year for those sort of application, which has now been dropped to around 25 days to 50 days, hardly month or 2 months, which is definitely a very good improvement under this category, especially with the processing time. Also, we have seen the success rate under this category has gone high. So you can so basically, yes, definitely the success rate is very high under this category right now. The processing time has been reduced drastically, and also we have been hearing from IRCC now that the number of backlogs of the application have been reducing. It went as high as 2.8 million, I think, in August. Now it has been dropped down to 2.2 million by October, and as per the October data. So definitely that is something which is positive. The IRCC is working towards improving their processing time. Although they announced that by the end of this year they will be going back to the pre-pandemic application time, but that has not happened in all categories. But in a lot of categories, yes, spousal open permit is one of them. Then spousal PR application is another category which is doing very good. We have been getting approval in 6 to 8 months now for PR approval, even if you're outside Canada. That is another category which is doing very good, and the processing time has been reduced. So spousal open work permit and spousal PR category are definitely doing good, and the processing time has been reduced a lot in the recent months. Now, that's the question we have right now. We'll be going to our next update for the session, which is college admission for May 2023 or January 2023 onshore. Both college seats are available. 1 year PG programs, 2 year PG programs, or 2 year post-secondary program. All of them are available for May 2023 and January 2023 intake. If you're outside Canada, then also we can help you. You can take your help from our office in India, and they can assist you in getting the LOA, then the work study permit, and then you can definitely come and study. There are a lot of information been coming from a lot of sources that the rejection rate for Canadian study permit has gone as high as 50%, and only 50% of visa have been approved. Yes, that data is almost right, but all you need to still see is still Canada has processed the maximum, like the not even I'll say processed, the number of students who have got study permit in 2022 is still the highest ever in any year till now. So that is still a big number we are talking about. Although refusal rate is high, you also need to keep in mind that the application rate was very high in 2022. Obviously, and not everybody is going to get a visa. They have a limitation of issuing a visa. So this is something you need to be aware of, that if the success rate is high. I have also come across a lot of cases where the cases have been genuine. They have a very good profile, and they have still been refused. We have also seen those cases. I know that's very unfortunate. So my advice to you will be resubmit your application, arrange a deferral LOA, and resubmit the application. That will be the best option for you. And once that the chances are, if your profile is good. When we talk about profile, basically we talk about your academic score in your grade 10th, 12th, or graduation. We talk about your IELTS score. We also talk about if you have gap in your education or not. That is a very important role which plays when you apply for a study permit application. If you have a gap, that's fine, but you need to know, let IRC know what exactly you have been doing. It may get difficult when you have been doing nothing. For example, you did your graduation in 2015 and now it's 2023 almost, and you say you have not been doing anything, and now you want to come and work, study in Canada. Obviously, the chances of getting a study permit approval is very less. But on the other hand, if you have been doing a job, you have been doing a business, you can prove to IRCC that you have been working on doing something, then definitely, the chances are with the good strong SOP and the good document support, your study permit application can still be approved. We get a lot of questions, very common question we get from our client or our viewers is that can I apply for a study permit after 5 years of gap or 6 years gap? Yes, you can. The answer is yes, but it all depends. Visa chances will all depend what you have been doing in those 4 to 6 years or 5 years or 3 years, whatever gap you have. But if you're not able to prove that you have been doing something like professionally and you have been definitely doing something to make a progress in your career, then it may get difficult. But other than that, the chances are you will get a study permit approval if you can prove what you have been doing in those years. So that is about study permit. We discussed about the admissions are open up for May. If you are onshore or if your friend and family whoever is listening, if you have somebody onshore and they are looking for admission, definitely you can contact us in our office in Canada and India, and we will be happy to assist you. Now, another major important update I want to share here is that I am traveling to India next week, and I will be available to meet my client in my home city in Karnal and Kurukshetra. The date will be 13th of December. I will be available in Kurukshetra in my office, and on 22nd of December I will be available in my Karnal office. So I'm traveling to India after almost 4 years. So I know there are a lot of people who would like to come and see me personally, who want to discuss the PR case, study permit case, any case you have, definitely then you have chances that you will be uh, you can come and see me and we can guide you. We can also let you know how you can apply for permanent residency in Canada without IELTS. Yes, there are options that you can apply for Canadian permanent residency without IELTS. But if you want to know more about it, visit on those two places in the city I'm talking about, and definitely I can guide you how that is possible. If you're looking for college admission, you're looking for permanent residency, you're looking for a job offer in Canada, those will be the two dates you would like to come and see me. 13th of December in Kurukshetra and 22nd of December in Karnal. So definitely further information will be shared on our Facebook page and through social media platform. And you can definitely come and see me and I can take up your queries and help you, let you know how you can apply for your permanent residency or for your study permit after that. Now I've got a couple of questions I would like to take them. Am I eligible to apply for experiential if my CRS score is 431? Okay, so basically you can create your profile even if your score is 200, 300. Now will you be invited or not depends on a lot of factors. That could be maybe one of the province could pick you up depending on your profile, or you could be invited through Human Capital Stream in Ontario. So there could be still options where you can be invited. But 431, definitely you can create your profile, submit an express entry. But chances of you being applied through express entry draws with 431 seems to be very difficult because too low a score as compared to we recently had a draw this week where the score was 491. So you are around 60 points less than what the current score is, which is a huge gap. And definitely we don't think that CR is going to drop to that point. But your best chances could be maybe if you are able to get a PNP invite from one or the other province, that could be an option for you to apply. Then we have got another client here who's he's in Dubai and asking for a work permit. Okay, so applying for a work permit is definitely possible. That is one of the options of you coming to Canada. But to apply for a work permit, you need a job offer. The offer letter need to be approved. When we call approved, you need to have your employer need to do an LMI application. An LMI application should have a positive result. On that ground, you can apply for a work permit from any part of the world. You can come and study, come and work in Canada as far as you've got a job offer, which has got a positive LMI approval. As far as you have that, definitely the chances are that you will be getting. You can definitely get a work permit and come and work in Canada. Recently, we have got a lot of clients who were offered a job and LMI. Their work permits are getting approved. In fact, if you're outside Canada, the processing is very, very quick as compared to if you're within Canada. Also, till 28th of February, if you're in Canada, you can still apply for a work permit online. There have been a lot of myths in the market that you cannot apply for a work permit if you are visiting in Canada after 28th of February. As of now, yes, you cannot do those application online because right now the IRCC have allowed you to do those application online. The only way of doing those application in future will be going to the CBSA border, do a flag polling and getting a work permit. But definitely, we never know that may be extended further. Looking at the skill shortage Canada has and the number of backlogs they had, that could be increased further, but we have still not got any further update. But as of now, till 28th of February 2023, if you are within Canada, you can apply for your work permit online. So this is something, yes, if you're planning to come and work in Canada, there are a few things you need to keep in mind. Also, IELTS is not one of the requirement to apply for a work permit. If you are depending on the profile and under which NOC knock, or I'll say tier system you're falling under, you will be required or not required to do IELTS, but in most of the cases you are not required to have an IELTS score when you apply for a work permit. If you have it, definitely it's good, but this is not something you need when you have to apply for a work permit. But definitely what you need is a job offer and an LMI application being processed and approved. So that will be the case. Also, a very important another update I want to share, as I will be in India for the next 3-4 weeks. So we will not be having a live session during those time because I will be busy in my business trip there. So I may not get time according to the time zone to come. So now this will be the last show, a live session of 2020. Not I will say last. I'm back on 28th of this on December. I think if there's any Friday before that, I would like to definitely come and do a live show if I'm available. But if there's no Friday coming up, then not. Then we may have the first show in 2023 now. But definitely because of the trip and my commitments in India, I will not be available to have this live show during your session. But definitely, if I have to look into the calendar and let you know, the next live show we can have. I'm just looking at December 30th. So yes, we will have a one show before the end of the year on 30th of December. We will definitely have a live show. There is one Friday coming up before. I will be back on 28th. So on 30th is Friday. So 30th of December we will be having our next live show. So almost after a month now. So yes, I know you will be disappointed whether we will not be available for this live show. But as I said, this is an important trip for me in India and I'll be busy there. So I may not be able to take up the live shows. So we will have our next live show on 30th of December. And after that, definitely from the next year, 2023, we will be again having the live show regularly on every Friday. But if you are somebody who wants to meet me in Canada, in India, you can meet me. I'm also, in fact, not I'm just available in these two cities. I'm also traveling to Punjab. So I'll be available in Chandigarh and Amritsar also. And I'm also traveling to Gujarat for a couple of days. So I will be traveling across from a business trip. And if you are in Gujarat, if you're in Punjab, if you're in Haryana or any part of India and you want to come and see me, kindly contact our India office or even you can contact our Canada office. You can have my itinerary from there and you can definitely, although the itinerary will also be posted on our social media platform so that people who want to come and see me in India can come and personally meet me up while I'm in India. So thank you all for joining in. This was very important information you need to update to be aware of that we will be having the next live show on 30th of December now, and after that, again, once I'm back, we will be having it every Friday. But if you want to come and see me in India, there will be options available for you. I will be in my Canal office. I'll be there in the end of December for 3-4 days. You can come and see me that time, or during those particular days when we're having the session. The session will be about college admissions. We'll be talking about PR, LMI, PNP options. A lot of options will be discussed during the session. So note down the dates. In Kurukshetra it's 13th of December and in Kanal it's 22nd of December. I'll be available for the whole day to take up your queries, to take up your concern and guiding you how we will be looking after your permanent residency and your study permit goals in Canada. So thank you all for joining into this session. We will have, as I said, the next Friday there will be no show. The next show will be on 30th of December. We will be coming live back again. As I said, I'll be in India this time and will be very busy during my trip. May not be able to take online session and after that in January. So thank you all the viewers for joining in. Thank you for asking your questions. If you have any concern, definitely we are available through all the social media platforms, through TikTok, through Instagram, through Facebook. You can definitely come and ask your queries in person if you want. The office will definitely will be open. The staff will be available. The services will be provided to you as in the normal processing time. But yes, there may be few things delay in few things because of the time zone we are in India of getting a reply back to you. But as I said, the whole office will be operational from the whole for throughout we are in India, and staff will be available definitely to talk to you to discuss your question or concerns you have. So till then, till next show we have, which is on 30th December. Goodbye from Network Immigration from Vishal Manucha right now, and we will be back live on that Friday. Till then, you have a great weekend, great week, and definitely have a great Christmas before because. As I said, I may not be available that time, but definitely I will be available live on 30th. Wish you a happy new year during that time. But from my family to yours, from Network family to yours, wishing you all a very happy Christmas and a new year coming up. And we will see you live very soon. Sorry for the interruption of not having a couple of shows during December, but as I said, this is as an important trip. I may not be available to conduct the shows. So thank you for the understanding. See you all very soon. Till then, stay safe. Stay have a good time. See you all very soon. Thank you.